In this podcast, we will talk about Descartes' geometry optics. He was born on the 31st of March of 1596 on the Haye and Touraine Loire, in the bosom of a wealthy family of merchants and lawyers, a student at the prestigious Royal College of La Flèche, ruled by the Jesuits. Descartes trained in liberal arts, literature, and classical language, history, and rhetoric. Although above, he obtained an education in scholastic theology and philosophy disciplines that also included mathematics and Aristotelian physics. He was a philosopher, scientist, and mathematician of French origin, considered by tradition as the father of modern philosophy, analytical geometry, and the mechanisms in physics. Geometry was invented independently by René Descartes and Pierre de Fermat, although Descartes is sometimes given exclusive credit to Cartesian geometry. The alternative term used for analytical geometry is named after Descartes. Descartes developed the idea of fixing the position of a point of a plane by means of its distance to two orthogonal axes known terminologically as Cartesian coordinates. Analytical geometry uses algebraic methods and equations for the study of geometric problems. What is geometric optics? Geometric optics is the discipline that studies the behavior of light beams under a wave approach. The main optical phenomena that study geometric optics are reflection and refraction. The basic law that allows these phenomena to be described is Snell's law. Geometric optics deals only with issues related to the propagation of light if it is not objective to determining the trajectories of radiant energy through different means or arranged so that the propagation adjusts to certain pre-established trajectories. Geometric optics is based on the concept of luminous ray used to characterize light and the refractive index that characterizes the material means by which light is propagated, developing as a geometry on a single physical postulate, Snell's law. The Snell's law, that is, the law of refraction, is a formula used to describe the relationship between the angles of incidence and refraction when we refer to light or other waves passing through the border between two different isotropic media salts such as a crystal, water, or air. Metric optical elements. Optical axis axis perpendicular to the plane reflector. Space object, that is to the left of the drive. Space image, space that is to the right of the diptych real image and virtual image. Fundamentals. Geometric optics is based on the concept of the luminous ray as the trajectory are followed by the material particles emitted by the luminous bodies without worrying about studying what the nature of light is. Focus in geometric optics. A focus is the point where the light rays originating from a point in the observed object converge. Although the focus is conceptually a point physically, the focus has a special extension called a blue-red circle. And where geometric optics is applied, it mainly deals with the formation of image by mirrors and basis lenses of the construction of optical instruments such as microscopes or telescopes. We can conclude that Descartes was the first to demonstrate the relationships between straight lines and curves and mathematical equations. This is how analytical geometry was born, which is defined as the branch of geometry that represents curves and geometric figures through algebraic expressions in a coordinate system. And with this, we end the podcast. Kite, kurete, arigato.